All right, what's up? What's up? We are back with another video. Okay, we are back with another video. I want to say shout out to the people in the chat. Wow, this video is very triggering because we got a lot of talk to talk about, but I have to talk about it. So I know it's going to be triggering a lot of folks, but hey, we're going to be talking about Phylicia Rashad, aka Claire Huxtable from the Cosby Show, how she knew about Bill Cosby raping women. She knew about it. We're going to get into that. We're going to talk about Nicki Minaj announcing her return and how selfish. We're going to talk about her selfish antics and selfish ways. We'll talk about that. And we're going to get into Tiny and all of the allegations that have been said about Tiny and my thoughts on that. And Wendy Williams actually mentioned it on her show. So let's first get into Erica Banks. I want to talk about Erica Banks too. How the Shade Room shaded her. Now, Erica Banks came out with a remix. What was the name of the remix? Because it came out, it was lit because I listened to it. Shout out to Erica Banks. She is back in with music, came out with a remix. And with that remix, the Shade Room did not post it, even though she gave the Shade Room and the Neighborhood Talk a shout out. The Shade Room have not posted her as of yet. So I don't know if that's major shade. But any other time they post Erica Banks when she's going through something, when it's like a shade or a beef with her and Megan and all of that, or when she said she wanted to get her boobs done, they posted that. But when it came to this, they have not posted her at all. Nothing. They have not posted her her song, and they gave her a shout out. I was like, oh, that was because she gave Caillou a shout out, and she gave, from Neighborhood Talk, and she gave the Shade Room a shout out. And I guess they don't want to give no promo to the competition of the Neighborhood Talk. So I went on there. Let me see if I could get the name of the song so y'all can go on and listen to it, because it was on my feed, and I was definitely bumping to it. So the name of the song it was a freestyle that she did. So y'all can go and check that out on her page, and she got it on her. It's a Flow Queen 2. Really was lit. And I was like, man, this business is really something. Let me just tell you something. This business, this entertainment business is very, very shady. People will see you working hard. They will pick and choose when they will post you. So I'm like, Erica, how do you feel about that you're not getting posts at all when it comes to on the Shade Room with this song, in that the Neighborhood Talk posts you, but not the Shade Room? Is that shade? I don't know. Y'all let me know. But they post Roland Ray all the time, and Roland Ray is not even a mainstream artist, but they post his music all the time. Anytime he does something, they post it. So it is what it is. Okay. All right. But I still love her. She still need the boob job. And I don't want to say, oh my gosh, I don't want to say that, but she still do need a boob job. I was looking at it, was real. She still needed that. That's the only thing that's really missing. That really would have gave this song more clout. Because when I went on the views of this song, and I don't want to, throw shade at Erica Banks, because I think that she's an incredible artist. But when I went on there, it didn't get that many views on there. It got like 3.6K views on there. Now, if she would have showcased her new body with the boobs and everything like that, I think it would have gotten a lot of views, in my humble opinion, because then everybody would be like, oh my gosh, she got a body change and all that. And they would have just rushed to go ahead on and get to her song. They would have really rushed to get to that video, but as of right now, they haven't done so. So we shall see. Is she dried up? I don't know, but we will keep you all updated on Erica Banks. Okay. What else I'm going to talk about? Because I had it here in my list. Okay, where we at? Okay, let's get into Phylicia Rashad. Y'all know her, Claire Huxtable from the Cosby Show. Everybody loved her, but it's something very suspicious about her. And it dropped in my spirit. And I said, I just want to talk about this on my show. So Bill Cosby had been accused of raping 40, 50 women, a lot of women. And Phylicia Rashad worked it very close with Bill Cosby. They was on the same set, on the same show. And I'm like, how did she not know that Bill was raping women? How did she not know that he was putting stuff in women's drinks? Did she hear any rumors? And I'm like, she probably heard rumors, didn't give a fuck because she wanted to check. She probably heard all these allegations, didn't give a care because she was getting a check from the Cosby Show, didn't care at all. Probably some women came to her and said, "Hey, Bill touched me," and she probably blatantly ignored it. So she had recently been in the news because they was posting about the Mother's Day, and of course, somebody went on their Twitter. And they pretty much dragged Phylicia Rashad. They was like, "Hey, you knew about Bill Cosby antics. You didn't do nothing about it." And I was like, maybe she did know. And the reason why she didn't stop it, she just grinned like it ain't got nothing to do with me because I'm gonna get my check. And I really got suspicion. I started doing some digging. I started doing some research. I'm like, soon when the allegations came up about Bill Cosby, here we go, Phylicia. She was out here defending Bill Cosby. Like, oh, y'all trying to tarnish his legacy. Y'all trying to do this. She started to defend him. So maybe she have heard these rumors all down through the years and did not confront Bill about it, did not say nothing about it. And that's more dangerous when you know somebody that have been raping women and you sit there and don't say anything, you are complicit. It's just like you are part of the crime. If you know that somebody is actually doing something, violating women, and you're a woman and you sit there and don't say nothing, it's just like you are part of the crime. And I know this is going to be very rough for people to understand, but how did you not know you on this set, you working with Bill, you didn't hear no rumors that he was up there raping these women and putting Quaaludes in their drink? And I said she probably knew, probably had that grin. I don't care. I'm still getting a check. I'm still getting a check, and I'm getting paid. I'm Claire Huxtable, and I'm the top woman on the show. I really don't care because the what was the guy's name that he did an interview with? Y'all know James from Good Times, but he did an interview with Lunel. And he said, "Hey, I heard rumors about Bill Cosby." Now, if James from Good Times heard rumors about Bill Cosby, the woman that he's kissing on set, acting very closely on set, working together on set, Felicia didn't know nothing? Oh, she didn't know nothing at all? She didn't know anything about Bill Cosby, putting stuff in these women's drinks, taking advantage of these women. Oh, you must be stuck on stupid. And I really think that she knew about it and didn't care nothing about it because it didn't have nothing to do with her. And she wasn't going to mess up her bag because Bill Cosby was her boss. It is what it is. And I personally believe that. Okay? So Lunel asked her, he asked James some Good Time, and James was like, "Yeah, I heard rumors about it. And if you heard these rumors, why Felicia here? I wonder. I wonder why she hear these rumors. What was going on in her mind that she didn't hear none of these rumors? And a quiet is kept. I'm telling you, she probably knew and didn't say a word because she did not want to mess up her bag. And I think that's very dangerous. She's more dangerous than Bill Cosby. Because if you sat there, knew about it, didn't say nothing about it, didn't confront Bill about it, you are more dangerous than Bill Cosby. Because you knew about it and didn't say nothing about it. In my humble opinion. Okay, and so I will continue to watch The Cosby Show because it's a good show. I'm going to continue to watch the show. It's a good, entertaining show. Whatever, I know how, but even when I watch, anytime I see Bill on the set, anytime I see like a woman on the set, I wonder, like, did you smash her? Did you put something in her drink? So I always would wonder, but I would still watch the show. And I would still watch Phylicia Rashad. I would still watch Claire Huxtable. I would still watch all of them. I would still watch the show. But again, I wonder about Phylicia Rashad. And I think she needs to answer these questions. Did she know that she denied and said, "Oh, I didn't know nothing about it." But soon when Bill came out with it, and the allegation was down in there, and they were dragging him in the media, she came out and then she defended Bill, not the women that he raped. She defended the predator. Let's go ahead on, okay? So today I was just sitting down doing some laundry, cleaning up, and I get an update. They say Nicki Minaj is announcing her return. And then she posted something on her Instagram. And so I go on her Instagram, and I'm just how I was. I had on my sunglasses, just cleaning out, blase. Go on her Instagram, and let me see. Go to Nicki Minaj Instagram, and I see her, and I'm gonna just be honest with y'all. It's thundering outside, so I see her with two pillows, butt naked, with some Croc shoes, with all this wig in this pink room, and announcing Friday. And I'm literally sitting here, I'm like, Nicki, it is just really time for you to retire. And let me say this. It is so many new women in the game. And once you start to hit 40 in the business, you need to start to bow out gracefully and retire and get into acting, get into modeling, or get into selling, makeup or hair or whatever else you want to do other than rapping. I think it's very selfish of Nicki to announce that, hey, oh, Friday, okay, she coming back. And I'm like, that's just very selfish. Her time as a rapper is over. Her time as taking over the charts is over. I don't think she would never, ever dominate the charts ever again. I think that not on the billboards. Maybe her fans will just rush and get her a number one on iTunes, but I don't see her getting a number one on billboards ever again. I think her time as a rapper is over. I think the majority of the people is over her as a rapper, over her attitude and over her antics. And I just think that is very selfish of her. On the day that Erica Banks do a record or come out with a remix, here you is announcing that you coming back on Friday. Why don't you give other artists the room to grow and to do what they got to do? Why you got to come and suck up the energy? Girl, just let it go. You're married. You had just had a baby. Take care of home. Make sure your husband is good. Make sure you fry him chicken. Make sure you cleaning up the house. But I don't understand why you still want to try this music thing at your age. I just think it's a time to retire. And that's just my humble opinion when it comes to this. I know it's a lot of people that don't understand that when you reach 40 or about to hit your 40s, it's time to put down that mic and just go on in the kitchen and cook or just clean up or something like that. Like, it's really maybe to focus on being a wife or focus on doing what Rihanna doing the makeup, doing the clothing, or do what Kanye West is doing with the Yeezys. Start getting into other things. And I'm like, if she started coming out here for a song and a record, she could just sit down with all that. Ain't nobody really checking for Nicki Minaj. This era is a Cardi B era. This era is a Megan Thee Stallion era. Nobody was, it's just that's just the type of era it is. And I know some of her fans gonna be like, "Oh, Wiley, you shouldn't be saying this." And I'm like, first of all, it's my opinion, and I'm like, I don't understand what some of her fans, they were coming at me sideways, and I'm like, it's the same thing that I said about Kim. It's just a time to give it up. It's when your time is over, or you're going to end up like Kim, come out with an album and only 6 people going to view it because the public is going to be tired of you. Right now, we are in a different era when it comes to female hip hop. We are now looking at the Megans. We're now looking at the City Girls. We're now looking at the Cardis. That's where our interests are. That's where the radio play. And then here it is. I just think that Nicki know that her time is up and that she is not really that popping right now, that she just going to just do it anyhow and just not going to listen and say, okay, I know my career is pretty much over in music. She not willing to take that risk and say, hey, I'm not willing to go. And I'm like, just give it up. Your time as an artist is over. Now, people is up there lifting her up and celebrating her. But the last time her album sold, it did not do that very well. The last couple of singles that she did not do that very well. LLC did not do that very well. It's just started popping on iTunes because her fans, what they're trying to do, they're trying to muscle up the last breath or the last spirit of Nicki and just trying to push her back into the mainstream when her time is just pretty much up. And I don't think her fans will ever understand that her time is up because they're so obsessed and blinded by the fact that they just support everything that Nicki does. And I think that she should just go with her husband to the courthouse. When he go and register, go to the courthouse, make sure he register on the sex offender list. Take care of your baby, make sure he's good, and just leave this rapping stuff to the Megan, to the Cardi, to everything else. And I don't want to offend anybody. It's just my opinion when it comes to it. It's just honestly my opinion. Because when I saw her picture, I'm like, here's this woman who has got her coochie with pillows covering her coochie, got this jewelry all on her neck, got this makeup, we got the crops on her feet. And I'm like, here you are almost 40 years old, and you still want to show people your coochie. I just don't understand that. I'm like, it's time to cover up. It's time to put on some clothes and get into a whole nother market, in my humble opinion. And I know some people ain't gonna like that. Oh, you don't understand. She don't have to give it up. Who are you to be saying this? It's my opinion. So I'm like, what's the thing? All you could do, you took this long, lengthy break. You lost your father. And I send my condolences to you on that. You married a man that have to register every single year because he raped a woman. And then now what you do? You start showing people your coochie, like with pillows covering it up. I'm like, that's the best that you can do. You could have stayed at home with that. It's just my, just, I don't know. I don't know. Let me eat one of these goalies. Let me eat one of these goalies right quick. Let me eat one of these goalie gummies, apples, Seneca vinegar gummies. Let me eat one of this real quick. Let me good. Okay. Let me just chew on this for a second. Because I just don't understand. You just had a baby. You just out that, and first thing you do, you showing the world your coochie. Wow, really? Okay, all right, show them. I guess so. I guess your husband was like, oh, the best thing you need to do after he left the courthouse registering. Oh yeah, just take your clothes off, put the pillows, or put some pink crops on, and you coming back on Friday. Like, girl, sit down. Sit down somewhere. The girls right now is doing choreography. Cardi B is doing whole sets and choreographies and everything. Ain't nobody trying to check for you now. You just want to show us your new body. Okay. Oh wow. I really don't understand. I know. Really don't understand it. Okay. I'm just saying. So it is what it is. So we thank her for that. And I'm gonna open up the phone lines, and let me tell y'all, Nicki Minaj fans, don't be coming at me sideways. Get your point across. Don't try to cuss me out. I just gave my opinion. That's just what I gave. Because I don't want to be on here long because it's like storming outside. So I don't know how long it's gonna be storming. I just left the gym not so long don't want to hear this, and I get it and I understand it. Make sure y'all share this live. It's storming outside, you guys. So the internet is going like in and out. So we're back. I just gave my pen, and it's a time when Nicki, it's just a time for her to give it up. Okay, you guys, that is just my humble opinion when it comes to this music. It is just time to give it up. That is where I was coming from. Okay, so we're gonna try to open up these phone lines. If it do not work, don't blame me. It's a store. It's like raining outside, and we can just open up the phone lines. So make sure y'all share this live and everything like that, and we will definitely open up the phone lines when it come about that. And it's my opinion. Okay. All right. Let's see if we can get these phone lines open up really quickly. This is gonna be a short show because I got something to do once I get done with this. I got something to do. I got some people to meet. So I can't be out here all day. So moderators, post the number. The 646 number. Give me a second. Is that Nicki Minaj calling me? Nicki Minaj, if you in the bushes, you naked showing your coochie, so you definitely could call in. I mean, it is what it is. So if you want to call in, Nicki, you can call in and stuff like that. No, I'm not on Cardi B payroll. Because people be saying that. I'm like, they be saying all this stuff like you just can't have an opinion. Like, it's just our time. How old is Nicki Minaj? Is she 40 years old yet, or is she close to 40? Y'all let me know in the comments how old is Nicki Minaj, okay? Because the last time she sold, Queen did not sell that very well. It did. None of her songs really got into the top 10 on the Billboard charts. Cardi B actually sold more than Nicki Minaj. So that's just a sign, another sign that Nicki should just hang it up when it comes to this music thing. That just all right, we back. It's storming outside. Is that you, Nicki? Is that you trying to sabotage? Is that you, Nicki Minaj? Is you out there trying to sabotage? Is that you, Nicki? I guess Nicki said, "Woo, you ain't gonna be talking about me with the bars. It's gonna be raining." Is that you, Nicki? Okay.
So, y'all apologize. This stuff really happened. It's like really storming outside, but I said what I said, and yeah, okay, child, you are struggling. Well, again, if you got some negative to say about me, I understand. I get it. It's my opinion. And let me tell you something. Nicki Minaj is hitting almost 40 some years old. And I want to tell you this to the people that's outside. You can't be out here in your 40s and your 50s still trying to rap the female hip hop. You need to let that go and get and transition into something else. And I said that, and that was my humble opinion. And if you don't like my opinion, tomorrow or later on today, once the weather, breaks, we open up the phone line, so we allow you to call in, or you can comment and drag me in the comments like you do always, or post your unicorns. I gave my thoughts and my opinion. I'm no different than Joe Budden. I'm no different. Well, I am different than Joe Budden, but what's the difference of him giving his opinion? I'll give my opinion like Joe Budden gives his. I give my opinion like all the DJs out there, like Wendy Williams gives her opinion, and I will give my opinion, okay? All right. What a black woman that getting butt naked want to show her yoni and up here some on Friday. What's coming out on Friday? What's coming out Friday? You shine a lingerie line. Now I can understand that if it's a lingerie line. I get it. If it's a lingerie line, I'm with it. If it's a give me a second. If it's a lingerie line, I'm with it. If it's something to do with fashion, I'm with it. But if it's something to do with her music, I'm not really with that because LLC wasn't even all that hot. I'm not. Okay. All right. So we just gave out our opinion on tonight. Nobody said male rappers have to retire. Male rappers too. Don't nobody want to see no 55, 60-year-old trying to rap. Like nobody really trying to see that. And when Jay-Z started to come out, nobody told him to do, you know what I'm saying? He still be trying to come out like that, but he don't sell like that in music. Even Nas don't even sell like that in music. What they make they bunk of their money, they invest. But let's be clear, they don't make it in hip hop like that anymore because they are too old. This is a young man, young woman's game, and it's just my opinion. And I think it's very selfish of Nicki to come out and say that she's gonna come out, she's butt naked with two pillows and with some two pink crops, saying, "Hey, I'm gonna come out with some new music." I'm like, child, just hang that up. It's just my humble opinion. All right, okay. And I was listening to LLC, and I'm like, this is a trash show. That song is garbage. LLC is trash. LLC is trash. And I'm just going to give my humble opinion. Okay? All right? Whew. Let me see if I get these phone lines open up. Give me a second, you guys. We're going to see if we can get these phone lines open up today. I want to see what y'all got to say. Okay? And no one told me to do this. I did it on my own accord because I have my own mind. I'm a grown man. Last time I checked, I'm a grown man. All right, let's see. Give me a second. Okay, give me a second. Hello? Oh. Well, I'm about to end my live in a second. I'm going to open up these phone lines. We got about 30 minutes. All right, talk to you later. Bye. Okay. Let me see if I'm gonna see if I get these phone lines open up because it was raining, so my internet is back up. So I'm gonna see. I'm gonna get it up so y'all can call in. So give me a second. I'm gonna allow y'all to call in. So give me a quick second, okay? All right. I allow you to call in. So the internet is back up. So let's see. So give me a quick second. I open up the phone lines. All right. All right. Shout out to Nicki Minaj. Time to hang it up. She said the same thing to Kim, so I'm not saying anything different than what she was saying when she was in her youth, when she was young, and when Kim was, in a point that she needed to retire. So this is nothing different, nothing new. Okay? All right. Give me a second. I'm gonna drop okay, we get the phone lines open up. All right. Give me a second. But Nicki still selling, Kim wasn't. Okay. I hear your thoughts, but we got these phone lines open up. 646-716.
30 seconds.
All right, so we'll get these phone lines open up. Moderators post the number 646-716-8447. We get these phone lines open up. Allow the people to call in. If please, only house rule, no profanity. Please, no profanity. If you want to get your thought across, no profanity, okay? No profanity.
5 seconds. 4, 3.
All right,
2,
I think we good. Are we good? Are we good? There's a weird, there's a way. All right, okay. You only got 2 minutes because we got a lot of callers. 9582, 2 minutes. 9582.
My humble opinion is that you suck.
Okay. 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 Can I say something? You said my humble opinion I suck. Why would you call it and say something like that? Okay, in my humble opinion, I suck because I have an opinion that Nicki Minaj is just hanging on when it comes to music. It's just my opinion. If you don't like it, I understand. All right, 5147, caller, you on the air. 5147. Hey.
You wonder. Please stop using the Queen Nation. Hello, you better stop, bro. Subscribe.
Well, excuse me. It's my thoughts and my opinion. When is the time that she needs to retire? I'm just having this conversation, and I was very respectful. And just like when Kim, it was time for her to retire. When Kim came on her last album, only 9 people, and I was the 9th person that bought it. So I don't want Nicki to end up like Kim, and when she come on with the album, 10 people buy it. I don't want that for Nicki. I want her to just leave while she's on top.
For her to come back this whole time.
Who was begging for her to
come back?
Oh, they was begging her to come back. Okay, you were begging her to come back. Okay. Okay.
Stevie Wonder, stop playing with her.
Okay. I understand that. I understand that.
Stop trolling her name.
Excuse me. I can give my opinion because she came out. She came out, and I was able to give my opinion, just like you able to call in and give your opinion. It's no different.
She better than Erica.
Oh, you think she better than Erica? Okay, that's your thoughts.
Okay, wow. You go to the next one. Nice.
Okay. All right, bye-bye.
All right.
Okay. All right. So give me a second. It's got a lot of calls. I know y'all can't hardly hear. So they said, why y'all not stream 9 then? Because she's too old. Okay. It's a lot of callers. So give me a second. I'm gonna get back on my laptop because the phone line's good. So give me a second, you guys. I'm gonna do this. 1 second. Give me a second. Because the phone lines is we'll do it this way. Hold on, callers. I gotta open up the other StreamYard this way. There we go. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna exit this part. Okay. There we go. Give me a second, guys, while I get this together. Okay. There we go. All right. All right, let's go to the phone lines. Anonymous, you live on the air.
Wow.
What's up?
Hi, wow. You are so funny. You are funny. I'm going to tell you why. Because a couple of videos ago, you've been saying that, ain't nobody been calling in. So you chose this topic because people going to call in and say something about Nicki Minaj.
What do you mean? Nicki Minaj was in the news.
That's but I applaud you for that because that's a good marketing strategy. That's a good marketing strategy to get people to call in because people going to call in because I honestly think that you just wanted to say something. You just wanted to say something to get people riled up so they can call in.
What?
It's the truth. That's what you said because it's the truth. You came in with the shades on and all of that because it's the truth.
I came on with the shades on because I felt these shades. I don't want to put it on. I'll just give my thoughts, but let's talk about it. Do you think Nicki is too old? What's your thoughts about it? Do you think she should keep rapping till she's 67 years old?
old. Nicki Minaj is not too old. She's not too. It's so many other people older than her that's still doing stuff, still producing, still rapping, still singing. It's people older than her doing stuff. So that lady's not too old. If she want to come back and start rapping, let her come back and start rapping. I just don't understand your perspective of saying that she's selfish. How is she selfish? Because she want to come back and start rapping.
It's too many female. She need the pat. The reason I'm going to tell you, sister, and I respect your opinion, but I just disagree with you. The reason why I say she's selfish is because she should share the spotlight with these new up and coming female artists. You know what I'm saying? You know, she don't need to be out here trying to do the music anymore because her time as an artist like that is kind of over, in my humble opinion.
Man, everybody have their time. They getting their spotlight. They getting their shine. They getting people still know about them. Just because people adore or like Nicki Minaj a little bit better, you know, she have fans, Cardi have fans, everybody have fans. But just to say that she being selfish, I don't think that's right. To say she's selfish just because she want to come back and rap. If she want to rap when she get 100 years old, that's her decision. That's what she want to do. So let her do what she want to do. But I understand your little opinion. I see your little strategy of getting people to call in. That's cool, Wally. I see you. Marketing.
Well, listen. I'm gonna tell you this. It is what it is, and I have my opinion. And I will tell you this: she will not outsell Cardi, and that's just my humble opinion when it comes to this music stuff. Okay,
that's your opinion. I give you that. That's your opinion. That's your opinion.
All right.
I give you that.
All right. Thank you so much for calling in, sister. Love you.
You too.
All right. Let's see how respectful that is. Damn, we got all these callers. God damn. Okay, we're gonna try to get to everybody because I gotta go to this dinner date. 7507, calling you on the air.
Wally.
Yes.
So last week we had a discussion and we were talking about Nicki, and I said that I didn't think she was gonna be selling like Cardi B and the City Girls. And what did you say? You said you didn't agree, that Nicki was still hot, she was still popping. Now, what in the world did Nicki do that got you all hot and bothered?
I'm just saying, seeing this woman get butt naked and with pillows with the pink crop shoes, I'm like, come on now, like really? That's just.
Now, is that really the truth, or is you mad because she won't come on the show?
No, I'm not mad that she won't come on the show. We never sent her an invitation, but I just gave my opinion. I'm not mad at all, ma'am. I'm really.
Tasha K put you up to this?
No one put me up to this. Why do you think that, caller?
Because you've been on Nicki's side for so long, and now you're just switching up. I'm just lost.
Well, again, people change, and like I said, I really looked at it. I was sitting down, I was reading some books, and I was really I'm like, man, it's just time for Nicki to retire. And it just dropped in my spirit. And I said, let me just share this with my audience and see where they headspace is at. That's it.
You knew this was going to be a hot topic. I hope they don't roast you too bad tonight, Wally.
It doesn't. Where they can't roast me because I'm beautiful.
Well, okay, Wally. Still love you, but I had to call you out on that. All right, well, go ahead and get roasted. I'll talk to you later.
Oh, well, thank you, sister. All right. 9867, calling you on the air.
Hi, Wally and Shad. This is the voice from New York. Everybody, if you're a bar, just say Wally was good. You remember when Nicki Minaj says Molly was good? Wally was good. You always pop it off the list when it comes to Nicki Minaj. But I bet if Nicki texts you like, Wally, come on my show, Queen's Radio, you'll do it in a hop, a skip, and a jump, and you know that. Facts. So why you always talking about?
Of course, listen. You said it for what? Of course, if she reached out to me to come on Queen Radio, of course I would do something like that. Who would not take that opportunity? But I'll have to give my opinion. If I was on Queen Radio, if I was on Queen Radio, I'd be like, Queen, I just think that it's a time for you to pass the torch to these up and coming female artists and just get in transition into other things, get into doing stocks and bonds or real estate, and let these other girls like the Cardis and the Sweeties do that.
She is doing that. That's a boss. That's what bosses do. She's coming out with a Chanel perfume, right? Nicki is doing multiple things. She's just not an artist. She's a household name. She can do multiple. You mentioned oh, she should go ahead and, you know, be a wife and go cook. She has maids and nannies for that. She can hire you to do that. Why would she? She doesn't have to. When you on top, you could do multiple. You could be a wife, a mother, a rapper, a singer, a real estate agent. Why we can't do everything? I don't get it. She has the means. First of all, she looks good for her age. And she looks, and most girls are trying to look like her. But you out here flapping your gums with the glasses on, coming at Nicki, knowing that it will get people riled up. And you have ageism. You're biased because she's older, but she's seasoned. Missy dropped music all the time. No one say anything to Missy. So why when Nicki want to drop something, you out here saying, oh, she need to let other girls can eat. She's not taking away the opportunities. That's the thing with female rap. You can have multiple out. If you trash, you trash. And Nicki has a great fan base. We've been with her for 10 years. Like she was gone and she was number one in Twitter. Like that's how poppin' she is. She wasn't doing nothing. And she has everyone riled up. I think she looks good. Okay, she didn't show her vagina. I'm sure she was giving out her panties. People will try to collect them and try to sell it. Wow, you can't be doing that, kid. I respect your opinion, but humble, your opinion is wrong. Oh. I know you do this. And also, the Phylicia Rashad incident, all right? Was Phylicia Rashad in the room with Bill Cosby while he was drugging people? How are you going to say that Phylicia Rashad probably know? How would she know that? I don't know nothing about my colleagues.
But your colleague's not famous, though, caller.
Huh?
Your colleagues are not famous. I'm talking about somebody famous. You mean to tell me you're not gonna hear any rumors? Well, other people they heard rumors, and you just one of the ones that didn't hear it.
You need proof, though. Like you can hear something, but why would I want to be sued for slander and defamation of character?
I'm just giving my opinion.
And who said she heard it? That's like that's accusatory. We could just bring down the black man by himself. We don't have to touch an icon like Phylicia Rashad and think she knows that. She's not jock riding Bill. They probably just work on the set and keep it pushing. Or they probably like, look, just like how when we at work, we have work relationships and we don't really tell our work colleagues our personal.
All right.
Like, that's how the relationship works.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you, Wally, and hopefully Nicki responds to you. I hope.
Nicki, but listen. If she do respond to me, I'm still gonna give her my honest opinion. I'm not gonna be like some of these barbs. That's okay. Yes, I will. I'm going to be nice, and I'm going to give my opinion. I'm gonna keep it real.
You're not gonna say, well, she should worry about her husband who was a rapist, whatever. You're not gonna have that energy if you on the phone with her. You're gonna be fangirling. Oh my God, Nicki, I love your song. Oh my God, Nicki, like stop fretting. You got all that lip now, but if she pull up, you're not gonna have that same energy. And I know I can knock on wood. You won't have that same energy because you be too fangirling. But thank you so much, Wally, for riling up the bars in the comments. Bars put Wally, what's good? All right. Bye, Wally.
You. All right. Thank you so much for calling in. Okay, we got a next caller. 6254 caller, you on air.
Hey, what's up, man? How are you? This is Tavarius from Fort Lauderdale.
Hey.
Yo, so my thing is with what you're saying, bro. It's like, okay, Nicki Minaj is an artist. Nicki Minaj is doing what she was called to do. And that's between her and God. So who are you to tell someone when to stop answering their calling to God? That's between her and God. So for you to be saying because she's a certain age that she should stop just living out her purpose, maybe God's not finished with her yet. Maybe, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, she's not doing this. Yeah, she's doing it for us. But this is something she do because she loves. She's not taking on all this stress, having to deal with people like you who don't even know her, who's like so critical of her life because for you, she's doing it because she's answering a purpose. So I feel like for you to say that, it's kind of like it don't make sense because there's no lack out here. These girls, Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion, they're all out here making money and doing their thing. So what you want her to do? Stop making her money just because they are out there? And at the end of the day, they're literally needing her anyway because her arrival give them something to be aspired to. I mean, it just doesn't make sense, bro. It's not even now about Nicki Minaj per se. It's about anybody. You can't. That's not for you to tell nobody. So stop doing something. Stop it because you don't know what they're calling this the guy. You know what I'm saying? And that's just real, bro. Like I mean, and then she, out of all this time, all the stuff she's been through, and she comes out and just she's not even saying what she's going to do. She, insinuating being nude, but she's not naked. And she's out there and she says Friday, and instead of you like wishing her positive vibes, you're actually single-handedly just kind of like throwing out negative energy just for shits and giggles, and that's not cool, and it's kind of ungodly, and that's that.
All right, thank you so much, brother, for calling in. Okay, we're gonna go to the next caller. All right, we're gonna get to the callers that's calling in with their real number before we get to anonymous. 4842, caller, you on the air.
Hello?
Hey, what's up? You live on the Wiley Show.
Oh, hello. How you doing, sir?
Going good.
Well, I don't think you're doing too good because they all giving you backslash. But I do have to point something out.
Right.
I said I don't think you're doing too good because they're giving you backslash on this Wiley Show. Why, you kind of disappointed us. Like sir, you really, really did. And this is my first time calling in. And what you just said out your mouth was like a slap, a stick in a black woman's face.
Excuse me?
Like you talking about Latina. Wait, hold on. I ain't finished her. Said Latina. She makes better music. It's her time. No, it's not her time. Because the bars, we're not gonna rest with that. And then with that Claire Hustle, aka Felicia Rashad, I mean, basically that's not fair to pin everything on a black woman. You have other people up there. You had the whole cast. And I really had to put my input up on this because that's not fair. He produced the Different World. So you mean to tell me those men on there didn't know what Bill Cosby did? Like, don't put everything on a black woman. Black woman always got to take the strap for what a black man do. That's his life. She was living her life. She just had to act with him. That's all she had to do. To just act with the nigga. Excuse me for my language. But no, that's all she had to do was act with him. She didn't go home in the bed with that man. She didn't live in his life. No, they only had a cast together. And then why everything got to be on a black woman? Why can't the other cast know? Why couldn't the producers know? And then for you to say Nicki Minaj is selfish, and she's not selfish. She's just getting her money. That's all she's doing is getting her money. And I am so sick and tired of people putting this bad narrative on Nicki Minaj. She ain't doing nothing but being a human being. That's all she's doing, sir. Hey, I like your show, but basically, how do I supposed to feel about your show? Because I'm trying to give you the benefit of the doubt. And I used to like when you put the timestamps in a link and stuff, but you stopped doing that. I don't know why. I don't know why at all, but you've been kind of a little lazy in your craft. But hey, that's just my humble.
Well, you know what, man? You know what, man? What I'm gonna do for you for starting today, I'm gonna start making sure I have all the time steps for you. And let me tell you this, sister. I love you.
I appreciate them so, but don't bash that black woman.
Excuse me. Let me stop you right there, black woman. Let me stop. No one is bashing. I just gave my opinion. Some of these what you have to understand is just because I'm giving my my opinion about a black woman, I'm not bashing. I'm just giving my opinion. Not bashing at all. I'm just sitting down very calmly.
You're right. Okay, yeah, you're right, sir. You absolutely right. You're right. Everybody's entitled for opinion, just like everybody is entitled for asshole.
Okay.
Is that? Yeah. Have a nice day, though. That's all I have to say here.
Love you. Thank you. All right, so we're gonna go to the next caller. Okay, we only got time for about 2 more callers because I really have somewhere to go. I have a dinner date, so I just cannot be on here all night. So 658. No, I'm sorry. 6. Who was this? 6868. You live on the air.
Hello.
Hey.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Go ahead. Yes.
Hi. So I like to really get into your mug real quick because I'm starting to get irritated with you fake ass bloggers. Y'all like to jump and hot ride Nicki all the fucking time. 1 minute y'all want to be on her pussy talking about something. I love Nicki. Nicki's the queen. Nicki can never be replaced. Nicki, nobody can take Nicki's crown. And in the next minute, y'all want to start talking shit about her. What is wrong with you bitches?
Okay, hold on one second. Hold on one second. We just don't want no cussing, but I understand your frustration. We're just giving my opinion when it comes to that. One day we could be on Nicki's side, the next day we could be critical of her. That's just how it is for me. I don't know what you mean by bloggers. I'm Wiley. I can only speak for me. I can't speak for anybody, for nobody else. I can only speak for me. I'm just giving my opinion. I'm gonna allow you to come back on, but you got to be respectful. You can't come on here cussing and disrespectful in my house. I think that's very disrespectful because I didn't come out here being disrespectful of Nicki, calling her a B word. I was very respectful of her. I'm critical of her because I think she needs to retire, but we just want to be respectful when you come on the show. Oh, wait, let me go to this next caller because the other caller, I'm going to wait till they calm down. 7193, caller, you on the air.
Hey, Wiley.
Hey.
I agree with what everybody says.
Okay.
And after that piece, I feel like everyone is entitled to their opinion. And once you're hot as a celebrity, you got to ride that wave till you crash and burn. And that's clearly what it is. So just like Ariana and Miley Cyrus were Disney stars until they decided they wanted to do music, I think everybody has their time and their place to shine. So if she wants to step into
So I'm going to end this because I got to do this dinner date. So I will see y'all later in the next live. All right, we got to end this because it's storming outside. So talk to y'all later. Peace. All right. Whew. Child, they was just really dragging me up the other day. It is storming outside. They was just dragging me. Let me cut these all up. Did we end the live? It's storming outside. Let me end this. We had about, it's a lot of callers in here. Okay, it's a lot of callers. All right. Talk to y'all later. Peace. I got to go on this dinner date. My date is outside, so I can't keep them waiting. So I will see y'all later. Peace. Okay?